The morning sun poured gently through the draperies, spilling a warm golden glow across the kitchen. It was the kind of day that promised laughter, surprises, and the kind of playful tension that only comes from years of knowing someone completely, inside and out. She sipped her coffee, reviewing notes for the day ahead, a spark of mischief in her eye. He walked in, stretching and yawning, greeting her with a kiss on the cheek. "Good morning, my love," he said. She smiled. "Ready for today?" Their life together had always been a delicate dance of affection and friendly competition. And this morning would be no different. As the conversation turned to their special guest, an actor known for his charm and wit, a playful debate began. The topic? A surprisingly serious one. Teeth grinding. The actor admitted he had struggled with it for years, and she, with her trademark cleverness, suggested a modern solution: Botox injections to relax the jaw muscles. He raised an eyebrow, skeptical. But won't it make it hard to smile or eat or, live? He asked, a teasing grin tugging at the corner of his lips. She leaned forward, her eyes twinkling. "I smile every time I chew," she quipped. "And trust me, it works." The studio, or in their private recreation of it, buzzed with anticipation. He tried to counter, warning of the first few awkward days, the potential limitations. She, unfazed, shot back with the kind of playful jab that could only come from decades of partnership. "Just remember this when you start rubbing against me tonight," she teased, sending him into a mix of laughter and mock exasperation. It was moments like this that had made them the perfect pair, both on and off the air. The banter wasn't just professional chemistry, it was the culmination of shared history, affection, and an almost telepathic understanding of one another. She knew exactly how to challenge him without causing offense. He knew exactly how to push her buttons while eliciting laughter instead of ire. Together, they created a dynamic that was as romantic as it was funny, as unpredictable as it was comforting. The morning continued with gentle chaos. He attempted to maintain the last word, as he often did, but she had perfected the art of sidestepping his attempts. Every comment, every jest was an exercise in playful negotiation, and the audience, whether in the studio or at home, felt like an invited guest, peeking in on a private moment that was as intimate as it was hilarious. At one point, he attempted a serious point about potential complications, only to be interrupted with a mischievous glimmer in her eye. She raised her coffee cup and smiled, delivering a line that left him momentarily speechless. "I play to win. You know I'm right. You complain about the solution after complaining about the problem, and I genuinely want to help us both." He could only shake his head, laughing and admiring her quick wit. It was a moment that perfectly captured the essence of their relationship, a playful tug of war that was deeply affectionate, a clash of opinions that never diminished love, but only made it shine brighter. But this wasn't just about humor or teasing. Beneath the laughter lay a profound sense of trust and care. She offered guidance, not commands. She challenged, not scolded. He voiced concerns, but always with an undercurrent of respect and devotion. Together, they navigated the absurdities of life, whether discussing the latest health trend or the quirks of daily routine, with warmth and authenticity. Even their minor disagreements became part of the charm, from debates about walking pace and fan interactions to playful arguments over dining etiquette. Every exchange felt real and relatable. Their humor was never forced, it was lived in, a reflection of the years they had shared, the countless moments of negotiation, compromise, and laughter that had built a life together. And in the midst of it all, there was romance. Not in the form of grand gestures or staged moments, but in the subtle ways they looked at each other, in the shared jokes, the knowing glances, the teasing remarks that only decades of intimacy could make feel electric. Every disagreement was softened by affection, every playful jab underlined with devotion. When he fretted about the technicalities of a procedure or the logistics of the day, she responded not with irritation, but with cleverness and warmth. She reminded him, effortlessly that love isn't about winning arguments. It's about partnership, laughter, and finding delight in the mundane. Even as they discussed Botox and teeth grinding, the moment became an emblem of their unique bond, educational, entertaining, and flirtatiously personal all at once. The audience, both imagined and real, couldn't help but be drawn into this world. They laughed, they gasped, they felt the tension and joy that arose from two people who knew each other so completely that even small gestures carried enormous weight. And through it all, the couple showed that humor and romance could coexist seamlessly with wisdom and practicality. As the morning moved forward, he finally conceded the point, not out of defeat, but with admiration for her cleverness. She had won this round, but in a way that reinforced their connection rather than creating distance. Their energy was magnetic, their chemistry undeniable, and their playful arguments became moments of shared delight rather than conflict. Even the smallest details, like her insistence on punctuality for a pre-show meeting or his mock grumbling about being hurried, were infused with warmth and comedy. Life was messy, yes, but it was also vivid, exciting, and filled with these small, irresistible sparks of connection that kept viewers, and presumably themselves, enthralled. And that is the secret to their enduring appeal. Their relationship, playful and romantic, funny and real, creates a space where millions can feel as if they are part of something intimate and extraordinary. It's not just entertainment, it's a glimpse into a partnership that thrives on honesty, humor, and love. Even their debates, from Botox treatments to dining etiquette, carry lessons for all of us. They show that disagreements don't have to lead to resentment, that humor can be a bridge over tension, and that intimacy is strengthened by understanding, patience, and a willingness to let the other person shine sometimes. By the time the morning wrapped up, it was clear why this couple captivates audiences. They are not just hosts, they are a masterclass in how love, humor, and respect can coexist even when the stakes are high or the topic seems trivial. They laugh, they argue, they tease, and through it all, they reveal the heart of a relationship that is vibrant, resilient, and utterly magnetic. So, whether it's a playful debate over health trends, a cheeky remark, or a mischievous wink, every interaction reminds us of one thing. Life is better shared with someone who challenges you, makes you laugh, and loves you enough to let you win sometimes. In the end, this story is about more than just morning routines or celebrity antics. It's a celebration of connection, romance, and humor. It's about how two people can take ordinary moments, infuse them with joy, and turn them into something unforgettable. And it's a reminder that love, at its best, is messy, hilarious, and utterly irresistibly alive. That is why time and time again, people return to watch them, not just for the information or the celebrity guest, not for the glitz or glamour, but for the authentic, funny, romantic, and vibrant chemistry that only comes from a partnership built on decades of understanding, trust, and play.